Cool. So the first bit of news that came out this week that we wanted to take a look at was from the guys at Modiphius.
There's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Well, they've also announced they're going to be working with Bethesda once again to create a new game called The Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. So this is going to be set in the world of Skyrim, well, the realm of Skyrim to begin with, and then they're going to be looking beyond that into other areas of Tamriel later on as well. The first set is going to see you taking on either the role of the Imperials or the Stormcloaks in that sort of civil war that we saw in the video game. Also, they're going to be including lots of solo play options in there as well. So if you want to play as the Dovahkiin, the Dragonborn, going out and adventuring and delving into Dwemer ruins and all that kind of thing, you're also going to have those options there as well, which I thought was really cool. They've actually got one of the miniatures available right now. So it's going to be available in waves throughout the rest of this year. So if you miss out of it in the first time, you'll be able to get it, check it out. And I think it's 2 more waves throughout the rest of 2019, which is pretty cool, which is that Dragonborn Triumph model that you see there. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm not fussed too much about the whole sort of like warbands versus warbands thing. That's cool, but not really where I'd go with this. The thing for me that's going to be awesome is that solo cooperative nature of things and playing out those narrative scenarios on the tabletop. Mark Latham, who was actually one of the people behind the Harry Potter Adventure Miniatures game, which is a large name, and also the reworking of the Batman Miniatures game as well, has come on board with Modiphius to sort of rework the rules from Fallout Wasteland Warfare for this game as well, for the Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. So hopefully we'll see some interesting things changing there to take it from that sort of like post-apocalyptic setting into the more fantasy one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. 32 mil, lots of Residence stuff going on here, so it should be fun. Yeah.
See, for me, if you're doing anything like a Skyrim game, I would have imagined it more as a dungeon crawler. That it's you and your mates getting together, gearing up, going down into one of the old Draugr, holes, actually digging your way through those into the Dwemer holes and stuff. Yeah. Actually hunting stuff down and having like shouts and stuff in it. Having it as a skirmish game feels very odd to me.
Well, that's where they've sort of mixed the two together, as we were saying. So like you've still got that warband nature to the game, but there is also the solo and cooperative play. So you'll still get that dungeon delving as well. So, but yeah.
But if it's based on Fallout game, it isn't Fallout the same.
It's got quite a look at more of a skirmishy kind of thing with the factions, but there's only really 2 factions they can go for in Elder Scrolls, which it feels strange to me. I want this to be me and 4 mates dropping into a dungeon, kitting ourselves out as good as we can, constantly being able to loot better gear as we're rolling through. You kill it, it's got a better sword, grab it, or put it in your pack to actually sell later. Yeah. That kind of thing is what I would really want this game to be.
It's in there already.
Yeah, because there's still the cooperative nature to it. Yeah.
So we'll see when it comes out. But I would prefer it to be a purist thing rather than have that skirmish thing bolted on.
But why? Because it's trying to replicate the computer game. The computer game is not straight dungeon crawl. So
yeah, but you're not leading massive armies in the game. You're very much the lone adventurer in that.
Yeah, I guess it depends on whether you're going pure, the sort of one-player Elder Scrolls RPG, or the Elder Scrolls Online, which is obviously the MMO version, which is obviously more about war bands, because you're 5 of you are going into a dungeon or whatever. It's groups. So it depends on what kind of if they're trying to mix the 2 flavors, then
I think they are.
Well, one of the things as well that they've said is that they have, obviously because they're working with Bethesda on this, they've got access to all the other stuff that exists for the Elder Scrolls as well. So they've already pointed to Oblivion and ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, so you'll be able to see them expanding in different ways there, which is cool. So you'll get a look more of the sort of Imperials of Cyrodiil and that stuff that we saw in Oblivion, and the forces of I can't remember what they're called now, the demons. That name has escaped me. It's really annoying. Oh, god damn
it. Those ones.
Daedra. That's it, Daedra. That's the one.
Well, we'll see how it comes out. I'm curious because it's a franchise that I think I dropped over 200 hours into the video game, maybe more.
Right, you poor sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've played a lot more.
How many have you dropped into it then?
Into that?
Yeah.
2, I think, probably.
All right, so you're talking about the years upon years of your life that you've invested into World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's one that can eat your life. Once in a while, it will crop up again, and I will dip back into it. I mean, like I'm waiting for World of Warcraft to actually open up the original servers.
Classic. Yeah.
Did you ever play Classic?
A little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm currently looking forward to people jumping in on that and then immediately going away and not bothering me ever again. Because I've been watching the bug reports coming up where people are going, this isn't working, and they're going, That's how it worked in Classic. Please go back and play the current game if you don't like that. And I'm going, this is great. It's going to annoy so many people.
But going back to this, I mean, as a single, I will definitely pick up that miniature.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
a single kind of one-off, kind of have that on your shelf.
Yeah,
it's a cool, iconic piece, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's what the iron helmet, steel sword, steel dagger, and hide armor with Imperial boots, I think.
Who knows?
Who knows? But it's an awesome miniature, and we'll wait to see what the game comes out. I mean, I thought a system that might work well for this because you're all going to want to be that guy, right? So it's a bit like the Solomon Kane engine, where you all, instead of being the main character, you're all interacting with him in some way to get him through the dungeon or whatever. So, but I'll be interested to see. But I'm definitely picking up the miniature.
The way I would run this, if I had to like reskin another system for it, would be Reichbusters. You know, that nice adventuring party working your way through a preset like dungeon that you're crawling through with just being epic and heroic. That's how I would run this one.
Yeah.
Well, if you're interested in more Elder Scrolls-y, Skyrim-y stuff, they did also announce that there's a new-ish version of Elder Scrolls Skyrim, but Risk, which you can go and pick up. So if you're interested in that and you like your Risk, you've got an option there as well. So, yeah.